Good afternoon, friends. I, Rajiv Ranjan, on behalf of the Yoddha Defence Academy, welcome you once more to our regular streaming of important global affairs and update you with the recent happenings all over the world. About 15 months of endless homicide resulting in the death of over 40,000 Palestinians and say around 4 to 5,000 Israelites. Both the countries have agreed for a ceasefire. This ceasefire is being mentored or rather facilitated by the mediation of Qatar, of course with the indirect help of the United States of America. The new incumbent to the White House, President Donald Trump, famous for his escapades as well as his eccentrics, the US trading positions vis-a-vis other countries. He says that other countries are making unnecessary advantage, taking unnecessary advantage of the large-heartedness and generosity of the United States of America, impose more tariffs on the goods of countries that are enjoying undue favorable trading balance of payments with the United States of America. This move of Trump portends to be a grave threat to the multilateral trading system of the World Trading Organization. With Bangladesh clears Khalida Zia. Friend, this is another very important development. Khalida Zia, she is the widow of General Ziaur Rahman, who was the mastermind behind the assassination of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the founding father of Bangladesh. The lady was tarnished for having won elections in an unfair way. Her regime as the president of Bangladesh, as the prime minister of Bangladesh, in the aftermath of her husband's assassination at Chittagong, was colored with corruption. But now the Bangladesh Apex Court has cleared her of all charges and she can readily contest the elections of Bangladesh. So that paves the way, that prepares the way for her imminent rise to power. This is a very dangerous development for the fundamentalist and radical Islamist elements in Bangladesh. The South Korean president, he was impeached recently. Yoon Suk Yeol, he was impeached, and then to avoid arrest, he literally shut up himself in his palatial house. But yesterday, rather day before yesterday, the security forces and the police, they burned into his house, stormed into his house and arrested the president. So this gentleman, he is accused of abuse of power and he has been impeached by the South Korean parliament. And then we had this news, this funny news. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg, he actually came up with a very weird statement in the aftermath of the Indian elections of 2024, saying that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi had actually lost the elections. So this was to say that there were cases of wrongdoings, there were cases of manipulations, there were cases of electoral malpractices. Zuckerberg was not very clear on the allegations which he leveled against the Indian electoral system. But then there was a hue and cry about his indictment of the Indian election system. And consequently, to save face, he apologized the day before yesterday before India for having made wild and unfounded allegations. And then we have the Prime Minister commissions made in India naval ships. We have the INS Surat, we have the INS Nilgiri, and the INS, this is misprinted, Wakshir. It should be Wakshir. And this naval induction will greatly boost the capacity of India's naval forces in the Bay of Bengal and the Indian